Hello, everybody. Welcome to HappyCast with Ben and Brian. I am Brian, and I'm joined by none other than the man, the legend himself, Ben.
Hello.
How you doing, Ben? What's
I'm
up?
I'm doing okay. The sky is up. What's
The
up with
sky is
you?
always up. Oh, a roof is over me at the moment.
Hope it's not on fire.
No, the roof is not on fire.
I sense a presence right now, though.
Yeah.
Is it a ghost?
Yes. This is the haunted episode.
Not till October.
Okay. No. Well, as people may be aware, there was a little behind-the-scenes ugliness last week, and uh, Ben may have to leave the show. So we're looking for potential replacements right now. We're interviewing some possible new co-host, and we're really lucky. We have a great guest here today joining us. Uh, we really appreciate her being here on such short notice. We put the call out. We were afraid we weren't be able to get anybody, but this person's really doing us a solid. Big time podcast fan, listens to all the podcasts. The number 1 podcast, the number 3 podcast, number 10, all the top 10 podcasts, even the ones I didn't mention. This is a person joining us today who goes by many names. Some people call her the Space Cowboy, some the Gangster of Love, some people call her Maurice, but for today's podcast, we shall refer to her as Ms. FzBzess. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks, Brian. And you can just call me FzBzz. Ms. FzBzz is my mother.
Okay, very good. I'll write that down in my notebook.
Can I just call you Fizz or maybe Biz?
Yes, but only if you're doing my gang sign when you say it.
Oh, all right.
Of course, I won't be able to actually tell, but
Well, I don't even know what your gang sign is, so that might be kind of tough to do.
Yeah, well, I'll show you a picture of it later.
Oh, all right. That sounds good.
All right. So, with formal introductions out of the way, let's get this podcast on the road and head into happy hour. It's happy hour day. That's right, everybody. Happy hour is the part of the show where we talk about the thing that's making us happy for the week. Due to, let's say for tradition's sake, let's start out with Ben. Ben, what you got? What you bringing to the table, man?
So, have you ever heard of Tetris?
No. Explain it to me.
Well, Tetris is this video game where you have...
What's a video game?
A video game is a game that is video-based. Like on a television or a screen of some sort. Well, Tetris, you have these blocks called tetrominoes or tetrinamo. I don't remember exactly. But they're blocks of 4 in different shapes, and you need to stack them. And if you make a line, they all disappear on that line.
Sounds interesting. It could be a little tedious, and it sounds, for some reason, I feel vaguely Russian. I don't know.
Well, when you get near the top, you are always Russian because the blocks start. The blocks fall faster, and I don't know. I like that game. I'm kind of frustrated at a current version I'm playing on the Xbox because one of the achievements requires me to get 15,000 Tetrises, which I calculated at my rate would be about 50 straight hours of playing Tetris and getting Tetrises.
Is the formal version of Tetris Tetrises or Tetri? I would say Tetri.
Tetrises?
Oh, Tetrises. That sounds good too.
Well, that has to be Tetrix, I guess. It's been a while since I had Latin.
Okay, well, we'll pin this for later.
Yeah, but Tetris, I like playing. It's a good thing to play when I'm watching something because I don't have to pay too much attention to it. I can just clear 40 lines quickly. I'd like to play against people online more often, or to people in general, but I drop the blocks too fast, and I end up overwhelming the other person with blocks, so it gets less fun.
So you're saying you're so good at Tetris, it makes it hard to get people to play against you.
Yeah, humble brag. I'm just so good, I can't find anyone to play with me.
You should take it easy at first. You should be like a Tetris hustler. Like, you're stumbling around the Tetris bar like you've had a few drinks. Picking a fight, so like, I'll take you $20, game of Tetris. And that's when you go all Paul Newman on him. Like a real Minnesota Fads, right?
What's
like
a Tetris
like that
bar?
movie. It's a bar where people hang out and play Tetris. It's like a pool hall, but it's more Tetris based.
How is it?
So like an arcade, a
Oh,
barcade.
barcade.
Yeah, like a barcade, like a cool
Dave and
like
Buster's?
adults only bar, like a Dave and Buster's.
That's kind of a
As
barcade.
opposed to all the not the not adults only bars.
The children
Yeah.
bars.
You know, all those kids. I don't know about where you guys live, but here in the metro Atlanta area, you can't throw a stone without hitting another children's bar. It's a real problem.
I thought it was Waffle House.
Well, you know, some Waffle Houses double as children bars in the basement, but
Okay.
little Georgia secret. Shh, keep it under your hat.
But you just told literally like 20 or 30 listeners.
But these are all people I trust. Anybody downloading the show, I'm sure they're cool. They're not going to narc out the biggest secret in Georgia.
Even the new today?
Especially the new today. I mean, her political ambitions make me kind of a little hesitant, but sure, yeah, she's cool, man.
But I guess that's really it for mine. Just Tetris. I like it. It's fun, and yeah. Oh, and I see it in my sleep now. I think it's called the Tetris effect, where you close your eyes and you start seeing blocks falling and you line them up. But the thing is, in my imagination, I almost only get squares and lines, so it's really easy.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a fun version of Tetris. Yeah, it's a well-known phenomenon, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I've had it before with Rock Band.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Rock Band, the note highway coming at you in your sleep.
Oh yeah,
It's a problem. You should seek help.
no, it's just a psychological thing. I think it's supposed to be like because when you're going to sleep, your brain tries to solve problems. So if you've been having, if you're stuck on like a riddle or something, or just some kind of just actual problem in your life that isn't a riddle, normally if you go to sleep, your brain rests and thinks about it. So I guess if you're playing Tetris, your brain's like, oh yeah, you need to solve those Tetris problems, don't you? No brain,
No.
shut up.
Okay, it's cool. So like, that makes sense. Like the time I played all that Professor Layton, and then anytime I saw a book of matches, I try to solve puzzles.
That game's not all matchstick puzzles. Anyway, I think I will be done with my Tetris.
Okay, then let's go to FzBzz. What's your happy hour pick?
My happy hour this week is the coming arrival of spring and the promise of warm weather again, because I spent about the first half of February being basically snowed in my apartment / sick with a terrible cold that turned into bronchitis. So I am tired of snow and cold and I am ready for warm weather.
Very good. I second that. Winter has run its course. Time to move forward to spring. That sweet, well, at least here, that sweet 3-week period before it gets insufferably hot for the rest of the year. Although we didn't get any snow.
It's the same here. I wish it were still winter because then I can keep the air off and have the windows open and just bask in the coldness.
Oh, I have the opposite problem because in the summer, my apartment stays cold because it's on the back of my building, so it like doesn't really get any sun, and it got to 70 degrees like twice, and my electric bill was like $30. In the winter, it got close to $200 because I had to have my heat on constantly, and my apartment never got above like 65 degrees.
Whoa.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, here our electricity in the summer is usually around like $90 to $100 because we have this. I mean, it's not that huge of an apartment. We have a really crappy air conditioner that can't even keep it cold in here. In the winter, it's usually down to like 30 or 40 because we don't have the air on. We usually don't even have the heat on. If it gets too cold, we just close the windows, and eventually it's warm enough inside.
That sounds pretty good. I can't participate in this aspect of the conversation because my living situation is I pay a flat rate which covers rent and utilities, so I don't even think about power. I leave lights on all the time. The water's running right now. It's just it's not even on my radar.
What a lawless world you live in.
Yep, it's like a real Mad Max.
We don't have to worry about water, so we can just
Yeah, I don't either.
keep the shower on all day long. That's good for the environment, right? Just cycling the water. It's recycling water.
Yeah, you have to clean it so
Yeah.
it can go back to the plants.
Yeah, so you have to just keep it on so it can keep wetting itself. Wet itself.
Otherwise, it dries out.
Exactly. See, we both understand this, how this works.
Obviously. And also, I am very cold-natured. Like, I have to wear a sweater if it's under 75 degrees, basically. So winter is very difficult for me. I'm basically never warm.
Wear 3 sweaters.
Sometimes I do.
That's why I like the winter, because you can always add more layers. But in the summer, you can only take off so many before you're just, like, public indecency.
That's true, but it never really gets that hot. And it definitely never gets hot in my apartment, so
It does here, and I assume Georgia.
Oh yeah, it's miserable. It's terrible. I need to buy a new box fan because mine stopped working just because I left it running for like 2 years straight. just died, so I need to buy a new one. All right, so far we have Ben with Tetris, FzBz with the upcoming spring. Spring is springing forward, and I guess I shall let you guys in on a little secret. My happy hour pick this week is the triumphant return of the television show, now internet show, Community.
Ah, I've heard that somewhere.
Yeah, no, I mean it's kind of popular. People host podcasts about it for a few months and then quit, but it's a fun little show. It's gone through a real roller coaster these past few years of almost getting canceled and getting the creator fired, and the creator comes back. It's weird, and then it finally got canceled by the network, and it looked like it was the end of the road for the show. But then, out of nowhere, the show got picked up by Yahoo, which is shocking because I didn't realize Yahoo was still a thing.
Is it the Ask Jeeves, but it still exists?
Yeah, is Ask Jeeves not a thing anymore?
Oh,
Has Jeeves left us?
I don't know. I want to check on that.
Ask Jeeves if he is still alive.
Oh, I think it still exists.
Okay, cool.
Why? No, it's not anymore. It does not. It is now ask.com.
So there's no Jeeves.
No more Jeeves. What a ripoff.
Jeeves is out of a job.
Oh,
poor Jeeves. He's not qualified to do many things. He's either search engine or butler. That's it.
He's able to buttle. Is that the word?
Sure, that's the verb. He buttles.
Community.
Yeah.
So
Community, Ben.
Is it good?
Okay, here's the thing. For a show that is only on the internet now, I was hesitant. I didn't think it would look as good, or maybe it wouldn't be as sharp because of budgetary restrictions. But after seeing the first 2 episodes, I feel like it might be better than ever. I don't know. That's a pretty bold statement. There are some pretty high highs in the history of Community, but I'm impressed. You just go to yahoo.com. You can watch them commercial free if you're a U.S. citizen, of course. People in other territories have to resort to shadier methods to watch it.
Take that, non-Americans.
But it's cool, man. Keith David's on it this year. We're big fans here at the show of Keith David.
Oh yes, he was on this show before, actually. He narrated that episode with the pillow fight and the blanket fort, or one of those.
Yeah, he did the Ken Burns documentary.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
And was it her name's Paget Brewster? Is that her name?
Yeah, that's her.
She's already been on the show before too, as a different person.
That's true. It's very weird. Seems unlike the show, but it's kind of, yeah, it's great. It's very, very meta, very sharp. It runs a little bit longer now, and it feels like there not very many creative restrictions on the creator Dan Harmon. Like the show can be whatever he wants it to be. I don't feel like the people at Yahoo are coming down like people aren't going to get this joke. You need to change this, that, and this. So maybe they're just giving him enough rope to hang himself with. Maybe the show just implodes at this point. But it's I don't know. It's interesting to watch.
What I do like about it now is they don't seem to feel the need to do a full episode about one theme, but they'll have part of it in there. Like before, they would have a whole episode that was like, or paintball, or a whole episode that was, I can't think of an example, but there are lots of them that they do this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But now they'll have
Goodfellas.
Oh yeah, like that kind of thing. But now they'll have like, instead of doing a whole virtual reality episode, how about we just have that in an episode? Like that's one character's story thing.
Yeah. The first two episodes structurally have been pretty straightforward. There's an A story and a B story. They don't really cross over. So we'll see. We'll see if that keeps up or if they'll kind of shake up the format later on. But it's really interesting. I feel like the show. I thought maybe it was on its last legs, but I feel like it could go on for another 10 years at this point.
Check it out.
Check it out. So that's my happy hour pick. And before we move on to Bummer Petrol, let's take a quick break and hear a word from this week's sponsor. In 2015, experience the documentary event of the decade, an inside look at the rise and decline of America's favorite puppets, the Muppets. Witness never-before-seen interviews with Beaker. So Beaker, how did you and the other Muppets deal with Kermit always being in the spotlight? Yes. Swedish Chef. Swedish Chef, this is really, I know this is a touchy subject, but your well-known failed sitcom pilot that you starred in with Emeril Lagasse, he's really thrown some shade on you, saying that you were responsible for the network pulling the plug. Would you like to respond to him here? Animal. So, Animal. There have been a lot of reports in tabloids about your alleged substance addiction. Would you like to respond to that?
Animal overdose rehab.
Coming to theaters July 4th, 2015. It's not easy being unseen. Rated R.
Oh man.
Okay, so here we are in the Bomber Patrol part of the show. This is the part of the show. Hey, this is the part of the show where I reset the segments for first-time listeners. Hello, first-time listeners. Bummer Patrol is the kind of opposite of the happy hour. It's the yin to the yang of the happy hour, the thing that's bumming you out. So Ben, what's the problem? What's the problem with the world today? What's really got you feeling down in the dumps?
Well, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, it's I hate when I forget what I was about to say.
Ah, yes. Something that's happened to all of us at some time or another.
So I'll start talking, and then halfway through my sentence, I forget what the rest of the sentence was going to be. And so then the other person just gets confused because I stop mid-sentence to think. Or sometimes even I'll say something, and like Megan didn't hear me because she was in the other room doing something. And she's like, what? And I was like, I don't know what I just said, so never mind. Guess it wasn't too important. I just said something.
Yep, I know what you mean far too well. It's a real problem, which it might be shocking to people listening to this podcast, but due to the magic of editing, Ben takes out at least 10 occurrences per episode where I say like, yeah, this week's happy hour is, wait, where am I? We're doing a podcast?
You forget that much, yeah.
We have to reset every time. That's why it takes so long to do the show.
Yeah, we record it probably 3 or 4 podcasts, but Brian just forgets that he's doing it and has to pick a new happy hour, new Bummer Patrol, everything.
Yeah, I'm Groundhog Daying right now. I've lived the same day hundreds of times.
Oh, so you know what I'm going to say next.
Well, no. I mean, I'm trying different things, and that kind of does that like a butterfly effect and changes the world around me. It's not always the same.
Oh, so do you have any stories about the time that it was one of your loops through?
Oh yeah, no, I've got plenty of stories. There's the time where I stole the groundhog and we drove that truck around off a cliff and blew up. There was the time where Stephen Tobolowsky stepped in a puddle, right?
Oh yeah.
There's that time I replaced Chevy Chase on Saturday Night Live.
Wow,
all
you
kinds
have a
of
lot
stories.
Of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I forgot what my Bumper Patrol was, so I guess I'm done.
Okay. Wow. Very, very short and sweet and to the point. I like it. So, FzBzz, what is your Bumper Patrol this week?
Well, this might seem strange given that my happy hour was the upcoming arrival of spring, that my bumper patrol is one of the unfortunate side effects of spring allergy season.
Ugh. I hate allergies.
Yes, unfortunately, the return of the warm weather awakens all of the pollinating plants, and which all culminated in sometime last week. I woke up one morning and felt like I had a cold, but I knew that I didn't have a cold, and it was terrible. And I went to work, and several other people were like, "Hey, we're also miserable." And then I realized, oh, it's allergy season.
Oh, that is the worst. I get really bad allergies too. I had to stop wearing contacts because when I went to college at a different place or a different town, allergies got so bad there. I had to like my eyes got always my eyes always got so itchy. I just could not wear them anymore. And now I wear glasses.
Wow, that's terrible. I can't not wear contacts. Well, I can, but I don't like to. But yeah, it was pretty bad. And then a magical thing happened when the next day I went to Florida and then I woke up and I was fine. So apparently, pro tip for allergy sufferers, go to Florida and you'll wake up fine.
But how long before you relapse?
I don't know, I haven't yet.
Oh, that's good news. Just hope you can stay on that non-allergy train, I guess.
If it comes back, I'll just go back to Florida.
Easy solution.
Cheap, easy solution.
Well, Brian's not too far from Florida.
Sure, yeah, I'm right there. I'm a good stone's throw away from Florida. That's how I measure all distance is stone
I
throw.
was going to ask you if everyone in Georgia is just always throwing stones everywhere.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like I went to my great grandfather's house for dinner tonight. He lives about 20 stone throws away.
See, I know that the British and maybe Europe or something use stones as weight. I didn't know you could also use stones for distance.
Very good, very good. My bumper patrol this week is going to be something I was kind of reflecting on earlier while I was doing a little bit of driving. That 20 stone throws drive I was talking about earlier. Uh, I passed several relics from a forgotten age. They were closed down video stores. I passed a movie gallery, an old Blockbuster, a video warehouse, and I was feeling nostalgic, man. I'm thinking back in the day, video stores. That was an exciting place. You go in, your senses are overwhelmed. There are just aisles upon aisles of movies. Every movie you could think of was there in the store. And I know things are better now with Netflix. Technically, your access to movies has improved. You're able to get to any kind of movie instantly now, but there's something about the setup of walking through a physical store that kind of I don't know. The sense of discovery was greater. Like I remember it felt like you had to earn it, right? Like you keep going to this video store trying to rent the one VHS copy of Weird Al's cult classic film UHF, and it's always gone. And then the one time you go and it's there, it's a triumphant moment. You're celebrating. You're spiking tapes in the aisles. They ask you to leave. It's great. It's incredible. I miss it a lot. It's really bums me out that future generations aren't going to have that experience. And I'll stop now because I'm doing that thing I do where I kind of like retroactively like put old technology up on a pedestal, and that's no fun. Nobody likes that. But video stores, they're pretty cool.
Should I, like next time you're in town, I should take you to Movie Town. We still have a
Holy
rental
cow!
store.
You have a video store?
Yeah.
Is it 1984 there?
They have Blu-rays now. They have
Do you live in
DVDs.
Pleasantville?
I do. I do not. But
Do you have an old timey ice cream shop?
we kinda. We have a soda shop.
Are
Oh,
you
have
in
a soda
color?
shop.
I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe everyone who is not in color is anti-color blind, so we think we're in color.
Whoa, man.
That didn't even make sense.
No, man. Think about it, man. It opens your mind's eye, brother.
No, they have like Blu-rays and DVDs, and they have like video games you can rent. You can buy the posters that they hang up whenever a new movie comes out. You can buy them afterwards.
Really? You can buy used movie posters.
Well, it's only used once on the inside of like a
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
shiny lit up frame that they have.
Oh man, that is cool, man. That is I can't believe you didn't take me there when I was in town. That's the most exciting thing
Well, for
I
me,
can
it's
think
been
of.
normal. We used to also have a Hollywood Video, and then Movie Town moved next to it and is way better than Hollywood Video, and so they died. And I
Can
remember
I
I bought a bunch of different movies when they went out of business. I remember, all right, because I lent the first season of Lost to my sister one time, and she claims it wasn't her, but afterwards the first disc had this huge gash in the back of it, and so I feel like a scumbag now, but I bought only the first disc of the first season when it went out of business.
Well, I don't know. That's on them. They were selling them individually.
Yes, they were. So
That's kind of crappy. I just want to buy the special features disc. That's all I want.
that would be cool. I do
That
miss
would be
special
great for
features.
something.
I wish Netflix had special features.
Yeah, that'd be cool, right? If Netflix had like director commentary as an
Yeah.
option.
Maybe I'll take you one of those. In Hastings, that's I think a chain store that has a bunch of stuff in it. Well, they also have a movie and game rental sections.
Wow, that's. Can you rent VHS tapes?
I don't know if they have VHS anymore. They usually have already sold out of those.
Can you rent VCRs?
No, definitely not that, but they have DVDs of things.
Okay, well, it's still cool. Yeah, that's great, man. I would love. I thought I would never again step foot in a functional video store. So this is a very exciting and enticing offer you're making me. I'll have to make it down to Fort Smith, Arkansas, very soon before it's too late.
Yeah. Come on down, and you could check it out. Check it out again.
It's just, man, you walk down those aisles and then just something catches your eye. It's like this is the one. I can sense it. And that's the first time I saw Reservoir Dogs. I looked at the cover. It's like, oh, look at these guys wearing suits and glasses. This has to be a cool movie.
And it is.
And it is.
I remember I took Hocus Pocus and put it in the horror section.
Oh, Ben. Classic Ben.
It's about witches.
You should also put The Sound of Music in the horror section.
But that's not about witches. It's about
It's about
Nazis.
It's about
hills.
Nazis.
It's about the hills being alive.
Oh, the hills have eyes with the sound of music?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's not how that works. Yeah, so that's why you're talking about this as you run patrol. I'm like, what are you talking about? There's still video stores. You're crazy.
No, not in the modern world, Ben. They're gone.
This is a modern world.
I see. I thought it was, but this revelation that there's a actual video store there, as well as a soda shop, it kind of has me second guessing.
The soda shop is part of a history museum in Fort Smith. To be fair, on that count.
I'm pretty sure when I was there, we also drove by a brothel.
We tried to go inside, but it was currently closed. It's also a historical museum. It's not an operating brothel. What else is there? We also have 3 Walmart Supercenters, so we're modern world.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of those here.
Do you have 3 of them?
I have 3 of them within 10 miles. Yeah, they're all over the place.
But
You
not
can't
within
escape.
a stone's throw.
Yeah, well, I was converting from stone's throws to miles just for Ben's benefit. Or benefit, if you will. It's a portmanteau of Ben and benefit.
It's not that different, though, really.
No, you have to listen. Benefit or benefit, right?
Sounds pretty much the same. How about benefiz? So that way she can understand too. But the
Okay,
conversion, the benefits.
If you want to be all inclusive about it, I suppose.
I'm all for equality.
Oh,
Unlike
sure.
Brian.
You're positioning it as if I'm not.
Well, it sure sounds like you're not.
Okay. Well, on that note, let's wrap up Bumper Patrol. Head forward to our next segment, which is going to be Netflix picks.
Let's all go to the
Netflix.
Let's all go to the
Netflix.
Let's all go to the
Netflix.
to get ourselves a treat.
All right, welcome to the Netflix picks portion of the show, in which we all recommend a thing you should check out on the Netflix instant streaming video service. Ben, what do you think everyone should check out?
Okay, so hello. This time, I'm going to go with a movie that I found. I was looking for movies from an actor that I enjoy seeing beat people up. Jason Statham. He's good at beating up people's butts.
What? Like he punches people in the
Whoa.
butt?
I was trying to make a new phrase like kicking butt, but beating up someone's butt doesn't really work the same way. It sounds like he's aiming only for the butt. But no.
Boy, another butt punch it is. I be Jason Statham, the transporter himself.
You sound like a bad version of Penguin's accent in the Arkham games.
Oh, that's a bummer. I like the Dick Van Dyke comparison a lot more.
No.
What?
No, it's like a bad British Nolan North. No, Jason Statham. This is actually less beady uppy than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be like a Crank or a Transporter, but instead it's like a movie where there is occasional beating up. A former DEA agent moves his family to a quiet town where he soon tangles with a local meth drug lord.
Played by James Franco.
Yeah, and the whole screenplay is written by Sly Stallone.
One of the greatest writers of our generation, or any other generation.
No,
for that
not
matter.
really.
The man wrote Rocky, Ben. Rocky.
Winona Ryder is in this. Frank Grillo, who you may know from random things like Captain America 2 and other things. The first season of Prison Break. He's often a bad guy. He moves there, tries to have a night. It feels a lot like Justified, but if Jason Statham, like, it feels like it could fit in the universe, I think, maybe. It's like Louisiana. There's a meth kingpin, like I said already. The DEA agent's there. He accidentally makes them mad at him, and then things keep escalating, and then a bunch of stuff happens.
Well, quick question. What kind of accent is Mr. Statham doing in the movie?
He still has the same normal accent that he always has. His
man, okay.
Like South London type accent.
I was really hoping for a Liam Neeson type situation.
Oh, well, at the very start, you see him kind of undercover amongst, I think, a meth lab, and I think he's using what he thinks is a Southern American accent.
Can't wait. I gotta check that out.
And he has long hair in that scene because he's, undercover. It looks so weird. I was like, okay, no, this movie's messed up. He has a Southern accent. He has hair. Something is wrong with this movie. But then that part went away, and it got better. I think he's not supposed to be from here. He moves here, I think, maybe because he has a daughter. I think his daughter's mom was American, and they have a kid, and the kid wants to move to Southern America because she wants a horse or something. I don't remember. Yeah, I like it, though. I thought it was pretty good. I was surprised.
It's been in my queue for a long time. So you're saying it's like an action movie, but maybe, and I don't know if this describes it. Is it like a slower, more thoughtful action movie? What does it excel at? Does it excel at presenting a certain tone, or is it well acted? What are the strengths of the movie?
Well, I would say that, yeah, it is a slower. It's not like a typical Statham action movie where like Death Race, where it's just action most of the time with a little bit of story. This is mostly story with a little bit of action. I read that Stallone himself was going to be in the movie, but I think there's some reason maybe he's too old now or something. I don't remember what the reason was he didn't. But yeah, I think people do a good job. I said do. James Franco does a good job. Everyone just does a pretty good job. I think I like the tone of it, probably maybe because haven't been watching Justified, and it feels like that because it's like Southern. It maybe has as much action as that show does, where it's mostly story, Southern drug stuff, and then every now and then there's some reason to have a gunfight or a punchy scene.
So would you say that this film fits conveniently in the subgenre that I lovingly refer to as hillbilly noir?
It's close. It's close to hillbilly noir, but it's not noir-y enough. I don't know. I say check it out.
Is it like a more of a Southern Gothic kind of?
Yeah, maybe like that. That could work. Maybe, because like everyone in town is corrupt. I'm trying to. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people are. Even like the sheriff, played by Clancy Brown, he looks the other way pretty regularly, and so people keep trying to go up to the Statham, whatever his character name is, and try to mess with him because of the small. I think like his near the start, there's a bully bullying. Of course, that's what bullies do. Bullying his daughter, and her daughter or his daughter uses self defense and like kicks him and hurts him, and that makes his parents mad. And she tells like her drug lord like brother, and who tells like the biker gang that he worked for at the start, and just keeps getting progressively worse for him. And people keep trying to go after him randomly and mess with him, and that is a bad idea because he's Jason Statham.
Wouldn't it be more refreshing if the bully were to defy our expectations and he was actually tutoring less privileged children after school? Wouldn't that be like a good standard for the bully to set? Like a black sheep bully.
I think it would be, but you can no longer call them bullies at that point.
But they're once a bully, always a bully. They've got the blood of a bully running through their veins.
That's not how bullies work.
No, yeah. It's like you're born a bully. It's like being a Highlander, I think.
Oh, so if you chop off
There can only be one?
There's only one bully in the world, yes.
Is that I've never actually seen Highlander. Is that how that works? I know that line. I thought there were.
Me neither. That's the only thing I know about it, though.
That's all anybody knows about Highlanders.
Well,
there can only be one.
Do you have to chop off the bully's head for you to become the bully?
I feel very uncomfortable where this is going.
Well,
I
thought that's
retract
a
my
Highlander
Highlander
thing.
comparison. And Sean Connery's in it. That's it. That's the third thing I know about Highlander.
Oh, Mel Gibson.
You're thinking about Braveheart.
Oh yeah, I get those two mixed up.
Yeah, of course.
They're the same movie basically.
There can only be one William Wallace.
Well, yeah. So I guess that's my Netflix pick. Tune in next time when I talk about The Room, even though it's not on Netflix.
Very cool. Very cool. Let's move on to FzBzz. What is your Netflix pick?
Well, I think you might know what it is, Brian, because it's something that I think has been on both of our minds for quite some time now.
Oh yes, very very near and dear to my heart. A recent
Dora.
discovery. Tell the people about the best show streaming on Netflix right now.
That would be Gilmore Girls, a heartwarming yet also pop culture heavy and very funny mother-daughter dramedy from the early 2000s, I think.
I think it started in 1999. Like the first half of season 1 aired in 1999, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
My favorite character is Blanche Devereaux.
You're
Girls.
you're thinking about the Golden Girls.
Well,
Although I would like to
That's
see
the sequel.
yeah, I would like if they like there are rumors of like a revival or a reunion movie. If they wait too long, it'll become the Golden Gilmore Girls, which I would still check out.
Well, isn't there a mother-daughter relationship on the Golden Girls?
No. Estelle Getty plays the mother of B. Arthur, which is
See?
weird because she's actually younger, but she's like a small old woman. So they're like, yeah, you're the oldest Golden Girl, but she was really the youngest.
Ooh. Okay, all right. I'm wrong.
Let's let it sink in how wrong Ben was.
He was so wrong.
Let's see, and I can confirm that the show, it originally aired in 2000, so it started October 5th of 2000. So my apologies.
Oh, is this the one with Blair Waldorf?
I don't even know who that is.
Played by.
That's Gossip Girl. I'm sad to say that I know.
I tried to pick the one name I thought I might have heard of before on that show. That is
That would
it.
be Lorelai, Rory, Paris, Lane, Emily. These are the Gilmore Girls of our lives.
They aren't the Gilmore Girls of my. Maybe the reason I have never watched the show is because I always mix it up with both Gossip and Golden.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the Golden Girls been. It is a wonderful little sitcom. It's very, very well written. But Gilmore Girls is just on a whole nother level. It's such a beautiful piece of television. It's tonally, it's unlike anything else I've seen before or since. I think you would like it as someone who appreciates fine television.
Isn't Adam Sandler in that?
And that's Happy Gilmore.
No.
Oh. It's so complicated.
Although I haven't seen the last two seasons yet. Maybe Adam Sandler shows up and he's the new love interest for Lorelai, and that's when the show got canceled. I don't know.
Oh, that show with Lena
Oh.
Dunham.
That's just called Girls.
No, that's just girls.
It's so complicated. So many shows have girl in it.
But there's only one that matters, and it is the Gilmore Girls.
So
That is true.
what makes it so good?
They talk really
Oh.
fast.
Yes, yes, they do.
I'm in.
And they have lots of coffee. Well, that wouldn't sell it
That's-
for you because you
is
don't
that
like
why
coffee.
That's why they talk so fast. Yeah.
Yes, it helps them talk fast. All the coffee is necessary.
Oh,
And they have lots of great pop cultural references
I like
to
those.
obscure things. Actually, that's probably why Brian likes it.
What? No, that's a reason. Actually, that's the thing that kind of threw me off at first because I remember an early season 1 episode because Rory was still going to Chilton. She comes home and Lorelai's preparing for some kind of like town rummage sale or something, and she gets back home from school and there's more junk, and Rory says like, it just keeps multiplying like tribbles, and I'm like, really? Would she make the tribble reference? Is she a Trekkie? That's kind of obscure. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of distracting, and then I let it go because the characters are so wonderful. That's my number one thing that really hooks me is that the characters are so well defined. It's relentlessly positive. Watching it is like the television equivalent of comfort food. It feels like a warm hug.
That's very true. It has a lot of rewatchability value for me. I recently watched the whole series through again on Netflix, even though I saw most of it when it originally aired, and I've seen countless episodes multiple times whenever they're on TV. Pretty much if I'm flipping through channels, well, back when I actually had TV and it was on, if I saw an episode of Gilmore Girls, I would usually stop and watch it because they have a lot of replay value for me. It's what I don't watch things twice very often, but that's something that I will go back to and just put it on whenever.
I think after I finish rewatching Breaking Bad, I might watch that, or I'll go back to Psych. I'm not sure which one. But I'll do one of
I
them.
think you'd like it. It's a very easy show to binge watch. And like FzBz says, it's incredibly dense. That's why you can kind of come back to it later and get something new out of it. When I decided to start watching it, it was winter. It was almost winter. It was like late November, I believe. And I was watching like 8 episodes a day because it was just real kind of dreary outside. The weather was bad. So that might be like an annual thing for me. Like when the weather turns on me and I can't do any cool outside stuff. It's like, well, I'm just going to stay inside, have like a hot cup of soup and watch Gilmore Girls. That's my November.
So are the references more obscure or less obscure than Sean and Gus's references?
Yes, both. Yes.
Both.
Yeah, I would say some of them are kind of similar because a lot of them are like 80s, which a lot of Psych references are from the 80s.
A lot of times I have
And,
no
like,
idea what they're
older
talking about.
Yeah, a lot of them I like have had to look up or like years later I found out what it was and I'm like, "Oh, hey, that was that thing."
So this show is based off of that movie by David Fincher with Ben Affleck in it?
That's Gone Girl.
Gone Girl.
Oh. Well, I'll check it out sometime then.
Yeah, report back. It's a great show. Really great. Top 3 Gilmore Girls characters. Go.
Me?
Paris.
Yes,
Oh.
you. Okay, Ben's got nothing. I'll go to FzBz. Top 3 Gilmore Girls characters. Go.
Lorelai, Paris, and Miss Patty.
Oh, good one. Good deep cut there. Miss Patty coming in at number 3.
All I
See, I
really
feel
know
bad because
is
oh,
that
what do you?
sorry, I know there's a character named Dean who left to go play Sam, who has a brother named Dean on Supernatural. That's all I
Yes,
know.
that's very confusing to me. My boyfriend
Yeah, it's
watches
odd.
Supernatural, and I'm always thinking that he is the Dean character because he is Dean in Gilmore Girls, and he basically still has the same haircut.
Uh,
And he appears to have not aged. It's
he's my
weird.
least favorite character on Supernatural. Between the two brothers, he is my least favorite.
The lesser brother.
Yeah, the real Dean. He's the cool one.
Oh, Brian, so who are your top 3 characters?
Let's see, I feel bad because I approach it from like the male perspective. So it's called Gilmore Girls. So but clearly Lorelai is the best character, one of the top 5 characters in television history, in my opinion. Incredibly written and performed, a work of beauty. But then it gets more macho. It goes Luke and then Richard Gilmore.
Oh,
Love those
those are
guys.
definitely strong choices. Are you Team Dean or Team Jess or Team Logan, or do you even know who Logan is yet? Because you
I
didn't
got to
watch
Logan.
season 6.
I did not dig Logan. Let's see. I like Dean. I like Dean a lot. Dean, although it got kind of rough. Dean's kind of a bummer after a while, but I don't know. I'm definitely not. I'm not on the side of Jess. He almost ruined the show for me. I thought about not watching it, but then he would, disappear the next scene. I'm like, oh yeah, it's still good. I just have to get past the Jess stuff.
That is the correct answer.
Wait,
Jess
what
is
about
terrible.
he's the worst. He's a human bummer. I think you had I think you had a great description of him. I think you called him uh, Mr. Too Cool for Life, always raining on everyone's parade. I think was the description. I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, it's perfect. That's him.
So you're saying check
So
out that show with Zoe Deschanel,
it's New Girl.
that movie with Lindsay Lohan, written by
I don't
Tina
even
Fey.
know what that is.
It's Mean Girls.
Yep.
Oh, Mean Girls. Are you just sitting there looking up everything with girl or girls in the title?
I've been trying to think of all the ones I know. I had to look up Gone Girl.
That one's pretty
And
recent. I
Gossip
thought you would have
Girl.
known that one.
I'd never watched it, so I didn't know anything about it. But I knew the other ones. Okay, I'm done though. I'll stop.
But I second Gilmore Girls. It's not the kind of thing that I thought I would be into. People have told me it was great for the past 15 years. I kind of just blew it off because I'm like, no, it's not. Clearly not for me. I'm not the target demo for this show. But as an admirer of great television, this is the highest level of execution for this kind of show. Like they're in the genre of WB drama, family dramas from the 2000s. This is the pinnacle. There's no surpassing this. It's just overall wonderful. So everybody check it out. I know Guitar Architect's a big fan. So
Check it
let
out.
that sink in, Ben. Guitar Architect.
Do we need more people to actually record a check it out for us? Because we're implying that Anne likes all of these things.
I mean, she hasn't complained yet. So
Well, she should.
She should complain, or she
And
should
watch
like
Gilmore Girls. She should watch Gilmore Girls if she hasn't already.
it. Okay. All right. So Anne, that's your recommendation from both Fizz, Biz, and Bry.
you say it like it's 3 people: Fizz, Biz, and Bry.
Fizz, Biz, and Bry in the morning.
That almost works. Is she replacing Benny Two Shoes?
Yeah, Fizz, Biz, and Sly Bry. And well, I don't even rhyme, so I guess. Well, she already is replacing Ben.
Yeah, you're right.
So. Oh.
Fair enough, Ben. My Netflix pick this week is Gilmore Girls. It's great. Everyone should check it out.
Oh, that movie, that TV show.
The TV show. It's about a small town in Connecticut.
I think I'm feeling some deja vu.
It's a kind of a weird small town. It almost has like a Twin Peaks vibe to it at times. It's interesting. Check it out.
Oh,
No,
Who Killed Laura
really.
Palmer?
My actual Netflix pick this week is going to be a series called Rectify. It is also in the Southern Gothic subgenre. I won't say much about it because that would ruin the fun. It's highly dramatic, from the producers of Breaking Bad, well performed, just incredible acting, beautifully shot. It's filmed in my home state of Georgia, so maybe I'm a little biased there, but it's just a weirdly beautiful, mesmerizing show. And the first 2 seasons are on Netflix. It's not for everyone, but check it out and see if you're into that first episode.
Maybe check it out.
Qualified, check it out.
All right, that sounds. I've heard of it, but I think only from you. Really?
I heard about it from listener Ann. She
Oh.
recommended it to me personally. She's like, "Hey,
Maybe that's where.
hey man, this is a thing." I think it might have been in like form of direct message or maybe an @ reply. She's like, you there. This is something you should check out. And I watched it and I was like, yeah, she's right. It's great. I love this.
Cool. I
Yep,
think
so,
I might do that too.
The lead role was originally going to be played by Walton Goggins.
What? Why isn't he? Why not?
I think
the
he had to
best.
drop out due to commitment issues, but the
Aw.
guy that's playing the main character is a stunning discovery. I haven't seen him in anything before, but he definitely does a good job. So that concludes Netflix picks. Let's go to a quick guest segment before rolling into our new Better Know a Listener. Chris on Thai food.
My thoughts on Thai. I had experienced Thai to a greater degree years ago and wasn't too enthused with it. So I narrowed down my Thai choices to 2 soups. I was okay with that. Because Thai, for the most part, was just like chicken or rice mixed with insert color here, curry. Red curry, yellow curry, green curry, black curry, every curry. And curry to me smelled like licorice. Not good. I don't like licorice. However, some of them also came with, I love peanut butter, but they'd smother it in peanut sauce and cook it? What is that? But today's experience surprised me, so it was rather pleasant. Of course, my beef was smothered in mango, which I love mango. Holden had sesame chicken, and you had some, what was it, Brazilian chicken, Brian?
I think so.
Oh, it was the Bangkok chicken.
Bangkok chicken. And none of those had curry, so they were pretty good.
Most excellent. This has been Chris on Thai.
Better know a listener.
Okay, Better Know a Listener. That is a new thing we're trying out where we're going to take a listener who's co-hosting the show and rapid fire, we're going to ask them 5 questions. They're going to answer as quickly as possible without overthinking it. And then after the fact, we'll go back and kind of examine their choice of words.
Yes. So I'll start the timer. You'll have some amount of time until this timer goes off.
Yep, some amount of time.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure exactly how long the timer is. It's random every time.
It's always a different amount of time.
Not a very useful timer.
What? That doesn't sound like a timer to me.
Well, it keeps time. It just picks a different number each
It's
time.
like a random timekeeper.
That is. Yeah, it's an RTK.
Is it just is your random timer that classic children's game? I can't think of what it's called.
Concentration?
Where not concentration. It's the one where you
I know what
put the
you're
little
talking about.
plastic shapes into the board. It's called Perfection? Is that it? Where you have to put all the pieces in and then when you're done, you hit the button and it stops it, but there's a timer the whole time. And it at any point it could go off and shoot the pieces everywhere. Do you know what I'm talking
And
about?
pop goes perfection.
Oh, it is perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I was thinking of, but I said concentration, thinking of a
Of
game
a card
show.
matching game.
Oh, I was thinking of a game show too.
Okay, I didn't know about that. Yeah, so is your random timer just a vintage Perfection board?
Yes, it'll pop very soon. Well, I haven't started it yet, but it will. After, hopefully, we can get through all 5 questions. So, we'll go through rapid fire. I guess you answer the quick, short answer, and then you can explain them afterwards when there is no timer.
Okay, I'm scared, but ready.
You should be scared and ready, I guess, too.
Okay, so let's get started.
All right.
Okay, question number 1. What is your favorite and least favorite film of all time?
Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, I guess if I have to choose one for favorite. And least favorite, I would have to say Master of Disguise.
Ooh. If you could trade places with any one person in the world for an entire day, who would it be and why? But you don't explain why.
Taylor
Yet.
Swift.
All right. Brian.
Question number 3. If you have a time machine, what time period would you go to that is not within your own life?
Probably the 20s.
What dead person would you least want to haunt you?
Oh no. Who was that scary guy that played like the original Frankenstein or werewolf or something?
Is that
That
Karloff?
looked really freaky.
It might be Karloff.
Sure, that guy.
Boris Karloff, yeah.
And number 5, all-time favorite dessert.
Ice cream.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh, you made it just in time.
Oh man,
All right,
just under the wire. What are
I-
the odds?
I guess pop.
Do you believe
Wow,
in
that
miracles?
was a really random amount of time.
Oh, you got it just in time.
Okay, so we go back and kind of examine these answers. You said your all-time favorite movie is The Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. It's good pick.
Yes.
It's a good pick. It is definitely the most movie I've ever seen. Does that count?
I think 2 might have been my favorite.
My favorite's Fellowship.
2 is my least favorite. I have a hard time deciding between 1 and 3, but when forced under random timer pressure to choose, I would go with the 3rd, just because that's when everything happens. The first one takes a while to get going.
I think I only picked 2 because of like the 30-minute Helm's Deep action scene.
Oh, that's like my least favorite part. I get bored at the fighting.
Yeah, I also don't like the fighting very much. That's why 1's my favorite, because the whole beginning of that movie that's kind of just meandering around the Shire, like celebrating Bilbo's birthday, it's great. I love it.
Oh, I like that stuff. I think my problem was, I think 2 was the book I stopped reading whenever I was reading the books, because there was a very, very long description of what I think Minas Tirith looked like and what Pippin was up to, just walking around and talking to people. And I just could not stand how long the descriptions were anymore. So when I saw the movie, I'm like, oh, the stuff happens in the movie. So that it may be balanced out by me having to read the book and getting so bored by how long the description was.
It's fair enough. And you said your least favorite movie is the Dana Carvey classic film. I believe Roger Ebert gave it thumbs up. It was the #1 Time Magazine Film of the Year. Master of Disguise.
Yeah, it was pretty awful. I just remember the whole time I was watching it thinking, why does this exist?
Is that the movie where the turtle in the trailer?
Turtle. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one thing anybody remembers about it. That he's not turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Turtle.
That's all I remember from the trailer. I never saw it.
I didn't see it either. It seemed
Be
deeply
thankful.
stupid.
You guys aren't missing anything. It was terrible.
Check it out. Or don't check
No
it
redeeming
out.
Don't check it
qualities.
out.
Oh, so your next question was if you could trade places with one person and you picked Taylor Swift. Why is that?
Because she has 2 awesome cats that I would like to hang out with. She has an amazing wardrobe. She gets to do cool famous people stuff and has people like follow her around doing her hair and makeup all the time, which would be pretty cool.
That's a pretty good
And
answer.
I could live in her house or whatever and like bake cookies and hang out with her cats, because that's pretty much what she does, and that's pretty much what I would do anyway, because that's what I do now in my apartment with my 1 cat and without a fabulous closet full of clothes and a hair and makeup team. So I could basically live my same life but in a more glamorous fashion.
Ooh, that's a pretty good answer then.
I mean, that's like the dream.
Okay, and question number 3 was if you had a time machine, what time period would you go to? You said the 20s.
The
roaring
1720s.
The 1720s. And I can only assume
I don't
because
even
of
know what happened
jazz.
then. Yeah, the Great Gatsby era 20s. That was the 20s, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, right after women got the right to vote.
Yeah, so, I wouldn't want to go back before I could vote, because
But isn't there
ain't nobody
also
got time for that.
prohibition then?
Oh, well, that's okay. I don't really drink anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Well, I don't either. It's just there'll be a lot of people getting arrested for it everywhere. It moonshined it
And
up.
I will point at them and laugh.
Haha, you're illegal.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the bottle either, but prohibition sounds cool. I could be a bootlegger. That's really my dream profession. I want to be like an old-timey gangster.
You still can.
And then at some point, then you get to experience Black Tuesday, where the stock market crashes. That'll be fun. That's a fun thing in the 20s.
Everyone rushes to like Walmart and Toys R Us to buy toys.
Yeah,
Black,
that's what that
Black
is.
Tuesday every year.
Yeah, no, yeah, of course. The day after Canadian Thanksgiving,
Yeah, it's Black
which
Tuesday.
is always on a Monday.
Everyone knows that.
Yep. Number 4.
Oh,
What was number 4?
Number 4, the person you least want to haunt you. What'd you pick?
Boris
Oh yeah,
Karloff, I
Boris
guess.
Karloff. Yeah.
I don't even know if that's really who I'm thinking of.
Well, I know he at least played Frankenstein originally.
I think it might actually be Lon Chaney that I'm thinking
Oh,
of.
like the Man of 1,000 Faces, I think.
He was like the original Phantom of the Opera and stuff. He looks really scary.
He does. I'm sure he's a nice person, though.
But I wouldn't want him to haunt me just because that would be... Well, for one, it would already be scary if anyone was haunting me. But someone that looks like that haunting me, I would never sleep again.
Well, luckily, he probably won't be in any of his makeup at the time. He'll just be a decayed ghost skeleton. Or
Oh,
something.
so totally normal then.
Yeah, way better than him in Phantom of the Opera, which is quite creepy. All right, number 5.
Number 5, best dessert, and you went out on a limb on this one and said ice cream.
Any specific?
I'm gonna have to ask for clarification. What kind of ice cream?
Well, my favorite ice cream of all time is Ben & Jerry's strawberry cheesecake.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
It's pretty amazing.
I think my favorite Ben & Jerry's now is actually milk and cookies.
I have not heard of that one.
Oh, it is. It's so good. It's. I don't know. It doesn't taste like milk ice cream. That'd be kind of weird. But it has like cookie chunks throughout. It is just like the best thing ever. I don't know. It's just good. So those are some good answers. You made it just in the time, so you win a prize. Brian, what's the prize this
Oh,
week?
what's my prize?
The prize is you get to be co-host on an episode of HappyCast. Collect your prize.
Oh, there, you did it. That you got your prize now too.
Oh, okay.
But there's one more.
What would happen
thing.
if I had lost? Would you revoke all of this so far?
Yeah, this podcast would not see the light of day at that point.
No,
We
I
would
think I just edit
delete
out
it.
all the parts where you talk. So good thing you did it. You successfully did it in time.
Yeah, that would have been our worst episode ever. Even worse than that one.
Oh,
And a lot of work.
yeah, it would. But there's still a twist ending to this segment. Whoa!
Oh, brought to you by M. Night Shyamalan.
You get to ask us one question, and we'll both have to answer it.
I didn't sign off on this. I don't like this idea.
You did yesterday.
The same
yes.
question?
No, any question that you want, within reason.
No,
Are
I
we-
mean, we'll both
Oh.
answer the same question.
Oh, I thought you meant one of the 5. You could ask us different ones, or you could ask us both one collectively, and we'll both answer it. Just whichever.
We'll put out
way
like
you
Okay.
a press release. A press release from HappyCast is an official answer.
We'll have to talk to our PR guys.
Okay, so I want you guys both to answer this question, but
Oh.
not at the same time, please. If you could have one celebrity on as a guest host on the podcast, who would it be and why?
Oh, this is very exciting.
All right, you first, Brian.
What? Why do I have to go
Because
first?
I always go first.
I know. So to keep with tradition, you should go first because you always go first.
Yeah, but I always require more thinking time.
Can we take a second and you edit out silence again?
Yes.
I mean, is that against the spirit of the segment?
Actually, it is, so you better
Where's
change
my
it.
random timer?
Oh, yeah. You can set up Pop Goes Perfection.
I would like to have my former Lost and Lot co-host, Chris. Man,
No,
that would be great.
That's not a real celebrity.
He,
No.
He is a beloved celebrity in the Lost community, Ben.
You probably need someone at least known by 1 million people.
Millions of people know Chris. Oh man, it's weird because I don't want to. I want somebody that would kind of mesh with the tone of the show. I don't want to have somebody that I respect that's important and waste their time because I would feel bad at that point.
Weird Al.
Tom Hanks. There. Okay, we did it.
I want Weird Al on the show. He would understand how stupid this show is.
Yeah, you're right. Weird Al. He seems like he would play along. He would have fun with it.
Let's invite him on. Maybe he'll be on the show.
I actually mentioned somebody yesterday. I'm like, should we try to get this person on the show? And he said maybe. I can't remember who it was though.
Was it one of the listeners?
No, it was somebody who has clearly never heard of us.
All your celebrity listeners.
Regis. It was Regis.
I mean, when I said celebrity, I obviously meant other than me. I know
Well,
I'm pretty famous.
yeah,
But
you are. I mean, that's why you're running for president.
obviously. I mean, the whole country knows my name, or at least they will in 20 whatever year that is.
2020. In the far future of 2020.
Mine is Sly Stallone. I want Sly Stallone on the podcast.
I would love
Because
to
he
see
wouldn't
how
know-
he handles it.
He wouldn't know what's going on. He's like, why did you make me do this, Agent? Adrian?
What's a podcast?
And you'd come
He's
across great in audio only.
That's really where he's gonna shine. He's gonna find his niche. Audio only podcast.
He should do audiobooks.
It would just be me geeking out on him for a while. I was like, remember at Rocky IV when you beat Dolph Lundgren? That was pretty cool, right? Like you're training in the woods and he's in the high tech training facility. That's cool. Remember I would ask him who would win in a fight, Rocky or Rambo? That's what I would ask him.
Rambo has guns.
And hand-to-hand combat. How about that?
Okay. I'm pretty sure Rambo uses like a lot of like, with bow and arrows and machine guns and stuff.
He's very stealthy. Okay, so
Knives.
it'd be 2 rounds. Like who would win in a boxing match and who would win in a one-on-one hunter-hunted type situation?
Rocky and then Rambo.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of obvious.
He's naming his roles. Who would be the best at hanging from cliffs?
Oh, that would be Cliffhanger from Cliffhanger.
Oh. Who'd be the best at
Okay.
escaping from prisons?
That would be I can't even remember his character's name from Prison Break. What Prison Escape Plan? That's what it's called.
Prison Break.
Prison Break.
Yeah, Stallone in Prison Break. It was great. That was a good question. I really.
That was a
Oh
good
wait,
one.
no, John Carpenter.
Ooh, the guy who won $1 million on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yep, the guy that won $1 million and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, not the famous director.
Okay. They're pretty much the same person.
Ben's answer's probably the best. I think Weird Al would be a good.
I think
Mhm.
I wasn't sure at first, but he said who would like fit with the idea of the show. Well, the show's weird. His name is
And
weird.
you can call you Al.
Exactly. So I guess that's it.
Okay, let's move on to listener feedback.
Sounds
The mail's here.
Oh, great. Thanks.
What's this? A letter for me.
Welcome to the listener feedback portion of the show. I'm sorry, I was looking at Neil's email and it kind of messed me up.
You just go straight into it then every time.
Welcome to listener feedback. If you want to write into the show, we encourage it. Our email address is happycastfeedback@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter. Find us on Facebook. We're on the Instagram.
Yes, our Instagram is HappyCast Podcast. Not just HappyCast, because that was taken, and the picture is of some guy's crotch. That's
Oh
not us.
no.
So don't follow that. It has nothing to do with this podcast.
No. No, HappyCast podcast. We also, if we get Photoshop challenges or something someone draws, it will get posted there too. But right now, it's just one for each episode.
Cool. So do that. Write in. We want to hear from you. Please, please, please write in.
Please.
Is that too desperate?
Or we'll read spam again.
I hope we don't have to read spam again. Okay, also leave an iTunes review, tell a friend. Third thing, can't remember what it was. Our number is 77HappyNone. Call in.
The happiest none of them all.
So, if you write into happycastfeedback@gmail.com, we'll read your email on the show, and it might sound a little something like this. Neil Orangepeel writes in and says, "Hello, chaps. You may have noticed no feedback last week for Epidition 9.
Oh yeah, we recorded last week's before we got this. Okay.
Although episode 9 was available on Monday, it took me until Friday to fully download it. Bad internet.
Ooh.
So I'll just say, I like the new segment, the good, the bad, and the okay.
That is good. I'm glad because I was not sure when I thought of it.
But he must say that he loves all 3 Nick Cage films. He's made way worse films than any of the ones you mentioned, and any film can be visually enhanced by a bit of John Woo slow-mo and Flappy Doves.
I do agree that he has made worse movies, but I do not think that will excuse him from one of his movies I do not like.
He's made unwatchable movies, just dreadful.
Tommy Wiseau's movies are all bad, but I'm not going to say that The Room is good because it's not as bad as his other things.
Has he made other things?
He has a Hulu series right now called The Neighbors that I started watching and that I could not continue watching.
Wow, that's terrible. Oh, Jeff Bridges. That's who I'd want to have on the podcast. Back to Neil. He says best line in Con Air is "Put the bunny back in the box," which I have not seen that movie. Does that mean anything to you, Ben? Is that something that John Malkovich says?
I don't remember who says it, but I remember the line happening.
Okay. He goes on to say, I also agree with Brian regarding Pacific Rim. It's pretty well rubbish. The only good bit in the film is Idris Elba, and he can do no wrong in my eyes. If you're able to watch the BBC series Luther, then do so. It's well worth a watch.
I have heard it's good.
I've heard good things too.
Same.
We should probably check that out. He said he wrote in with his own good, bad, and okay.
Ooh.
Good film would be Moon, starring Sam Rockwell, directed by Duncan Jones.
I have not heard of it.
Well, he has a little plot summary here. With only 3 weeks left in his contract, Sam Bell is getting anxious to finally return to Earth. He's the only occupant of a moon-based manufacturing facility, along with his computer assistant, Gertie. The long period of time alone, however, has resulted in him talking to himself for the most part, or to his plants. Direct communication with Earth is not possible due to a long-standing communication malfunction, but he does get an occasional message from his wife, Tess. When he has an accident, however, he awakens to find that he is not alone. He also comes to realize that his world is not what he thought it was. Well acted, well directed, and well worth a look.
But it sounds like it's space.
It is. It is all in space. So Ben would hate it because he is a spacist.
I do not hate everything space. I am cool with Star Wars and Star Trek so far.
That's a total spacist thing to say. It's like, hey man, not all like there's some of my favorite movies are space movies, man.
No. Anti-V show. I do not like Battlestar Galactica. Too much space.
So say we all. Wait, no, I like that. Never mind.
Yeah, I knew what that was from at least.
But it didn't make sense in the context.
No, it did not.
His bad movie is Little Nicky, starring Adam Sandler, Patricia Arquette, the Academy Award-winning Patricia Arquette, and Harvey Keitel.
I've heard of it. Didn't know what it was about.
Such a bad movie. Plot summary. Someone's mother is an angel, his father's the devil, so life's really confusing. For a sweet boy like Little Nicky, it's a whole lot worse. His 2 evil brothers, Adrian and Cassius, just escaped from hell and are wreaking havoc on an unsuspecting Earth. Let's see. It's up to little Nicky to save his father and humanity by midnight before one of his brothers becomes the new Satan. It is not well acted, directed, or funny, and is definitely not worth bothering with.
Ooh.
I will say there's a bit in that movie where Quentin Tarantino has an inexplicable cameo, and it's really, really odd. It's like, why? How did they get Tarantino to do this?
Oh.
It's the one thing I remember about that movie.
I know. Isn't there like a dog in it or something? Or am I thinking of something else?
Maybe there might be a dog. You're thinking about there's something about Mary. That's what you're thinking
Is there a
about.
talking dog in that movie?
Oh no, talking dog. You're thinking about
Men in Black?
Homeward Bound. You're thinking about Homeward Bound.
Oh, Homeward Bound. Okay. Almost
That
the
classic
same.
Adam Sandler film.
He played the
Yeah,
cat.
he's the voice of the cat. Yeah, that's the joke I was going for too. Yeah, he's the cat. And Neil wraps up his email by saying that his okay pick is Chronicle from 2012. It's about a lonely outcast with no friends in high school. He has an abusive alcoholic father, an ill mother. He buys a camera to film his everyday life, and that's the premise of the movie, I think. Is it a found footage thing? I'm not sure. His cousin Matt drives him to school, invites Andrew to a party that night. They meet a schoolmate at the party and overhear a noise. Find a hole in a field. They decide to explore the underground, where they acquire powers.
Ooh.
Soon the trio learns how to control their telekinetic abilities, but Andrew becomes the most powerful. He loses his temper and becomes dangerous, while Matt tries to control him. When his mother needs medicine, Andrew doesn't have money to buy it. His darker side overcomes, and he becomes a menace. Neil says, not a bad film. It's okay.
He becomes a phantom menace.
He becomes a real Jake Lloyd.
So it's good.
Or
okay, I mean.
It's okay. And, he does have one more bit for episode 10 feedback. He says that he's probably the third most likely to kill us.
Oh.
Do remember, he is an archery coach.
Oh, yeah.
And he says that at his job he uses high-powered rifles and chainsaws. But as I am English and a gentleman, I am probably the least likely to harm you, except for Totem Trent. It would be just bad manners.
Oh, that's a good point.
Ta-ta for now. Stay happy. Neil, the artist appeals. And then he says that Tigger rocks at the end.
That is true.
Ta-ta for now. Thank you, Neil.
What part of the job involves the high-powered rifles? I'm scared now.
I don't know what his profession is. I thought he was
a groundskeeper?
Lumberjack? Oh, wait. We don't know what he does. He's a hitman. That would make sense. Yeah, that's why he has high-powered rifles and chainsaws.
He shoots them, then disposes of their body. Oh, now I'm not terrified at all of Neil.
But he's like a proper British gentleman assassin. So he's like, quite sorry about
Jason
this chap.
Statham.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man, so when we make the HappyCast movie, can we cast Jason Statham to play Neil Orangepeel?
Yeah. Or Neil Orangepeel as Jason Statham.
Both. They're both in the movie and they're playing each other.
Sounds like a great Face Off. Like part of Face Off where they have to play each other, sort of.
Yeah, it's Face Off, but starring Neil Orangepeel and Jason Statham. Photoshop challenge. I want to see that movie poster.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, everybody get on that. Or everybody that can, even you can
Everyone
Photoshop.
that has a picture of Neil.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's one somewhere existing in the world. I don't know. All right, so we have another email, this time from the New Today. FzBzz, what does she say? And read it in the classic way she talks.
Oh, right. The way that she talks that I am so familiar with because I am her brother.
You are? I thought everyone was, or Neil was everyone. Now, I'm everyone. I'm everybody.
Everyone has been.
You are everybody.
You're everyone.
Well, the way she writes is basically the way she talks. It's crazy.
Okay, so I will read it as it's written.
Yeah, exactly. I made that way more complicated than it needed to be.
All right. The New Today says, yo, yo, bro, chachos. Every time you guys said street magic, I just imagined gangstas putting on magic shows. Like, hey, I'm gonna make this gun disappear. Or, watch as I pull a pudding pop out of my do-rag. Anyway, keeping with family tradition, I suppose I'll make my picks food-related this week.
Hey.
My my happy hour is this thing, and it's all basically Cinnamon Toast Crunch as a granola bar. It tastes heavenly, and cinnamon is my favorite spice. Fun fact.
Sounds good.
My bummer patrol. She didn't say what the actual name of the product is, though, so I'm still mystified, and you need to get on that because that sounds really good, and I want to know what it is so I can buy it.
Exactly.
But moving on, she says, my bummer patrol is Sweetos. It's this limited edition dessert thing put out by Cheetos, and they tricked me with their looks and description. That's in all caps, so. They're supposed to be the good sort of crunchy with cinnamon and sugar, so I thought it'd taste like Cinnamon Twist from Taco Bell. No, I was so wrong. It tasted like really weird and sweet butter. Ew.
What?
That was an editorialized by me, that you.
Ew.
But hey, if that's what you're into, check it out. Okay, this last sentence I'm assuming is Brian's British accented.
No, it's actually not.
I don't know what this first word is of the sentence.
That's saying okay, but with R's all over the place.
Okay. Erker. Oh, is it like the Gersperms meme, girl?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Gersperms, yeah.
Erker. Catch you on the flippity flip, the new today.
Well, thank you for that weirdness, the new today. Gangsta street magicians. I almost said musicians again. That's a thing. Granola bar with cinnamon. You have to tell us what that is because we don't know. And Sweetos might be gross.
Yeah, I saw that at Walmart today when I was checking out, and I was like, that seems like probably not a good idea.
I think I might try it and talk about it next week. We'll have to see how it goes. I hope it's not disgusting.
Well, according to your sister, it is, so. Unless you like, quote, really weird and sweet butter.
Oh, I don't know if I like weird and sweet butter. I don't know if I just want to eat butter anyway. I'll have to. I don't know. I'm scared of it. But Sweetos sound like they would taste good. Have you seen those at your local grocery store, Brian?
I have not. This is my first time hearing of Sweetos.
They weren't at the neighborhood market. That's where we usually go to the Walmart neighborhood market because it's close to us. But I guess they have it at the super centers. I kind of want to try it. I will read the third second Neil email. E-Neil.
Well, we are all
the third.
Neil, so technically they are all from Neil.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. It's the third email, but the second Neil email, since last week's happened to come after we recorded. We recorded on like a Friday the 13th, I mean. Neil says, "Hi, chaps." Or after Epidition 11, is it just hi, Brian? Nope, it's also Fizz.
I'm here and I'm not a chap.
Exactly. Hi, chap and chapette? What's a female chap?
I don't know. A bird.
Oh, so hi, chaps and bird. Feedback, Epidition 11. Brian's happy hour. I kind of do that with musicians and bands. For example, Dave Fu, Roger Who, or Harry One Direction. I like Ringo Beatle, personally. Celsius v Fahrenheit. I've never really given it a thought, but Celsius, for me, seems easier to use. But I have been using it all my life, so far, so it would be. Here in the UK, we use miles and miles per hour, where most of mainland Europe use kilometers, or kilometers, and kilometers per hour, which also isn't a problem for me. I normally do distance in hours and minutes. Well, Brian does distance in stones. Thrown.
It just makes sense.
The only units that confuse me are weights and measures. The UK use the imperial imperial measurement of stones, pounds, and ounces. But to bring us along with the rest of Europe, the government has been implementing kilograms. We don't use stones for weight. That's kind of why don't we use stones for weight?
Because all of the stones weigh different amounts.
Well, I mean, but we use mostly imperial stuff. It's kind of weird. That's like the one that I guess someone else uses that we don't. I was taught imperial measurements at school, but kilograms again seem a lot easier. There is also the matter of inches, feet, and yards versus millimeters, centimeters, and meters. I'm of the age where I can use both. I'd like to point out that Neil spelled everything wrong. Meters has an R-E, so does centimeters, and what kilometers does. It's all incorrect, Neil. Well, I guess it can't really be incorrect since you existed before America did.
Whoa.
Well, I guess Neil didn't. But I guess
you just dropped a bombshell.
Neil's very, very old. Bacon culture. We too have a bacon breakfast culture over here, but there are usually only two ways of eating bacon here. One, in a bread roll with tomato sauce. Or two, in a fried breakfast alongside sausage, fried eggs, mushrooms, hash browns, fried bread, sometimes with baked beans, fried tomatoes, and black pudding. You know, all the healthy stuff.
Yum yum.
Quick question. Do you eat any other meats other than pork for breakfast? Keep, stay, be happy. TTFN, Neil à l'orange. Je suis Neil.
Je suis Neil. Breakfast meats is mostly pork here, unless you're going out of your way to like do something else. Like, no, this is beef bacon, so it's a healthier alternative. But you're eating bacon, so just go all the way.
Turkey bacon.
Or like chicken sausage, that kind of thing.
Oh,
but for the most part, it's pork.
I know Chick-fil-A has a breakfast that has, I think, like chicken sandwich breakfast versions or something. I don't really know. I haven't eaten it.
They have chicken
sure.
minis. They're like mini chicken biscuits. A few places have those around here.
Oh wait, I had one of those, but not from Chick-fil-A. But didn't I have a chicken biscuit thing for breakfast when Megan and I went to visit Atlanta?
Yeah, those are good chicken biscuits from Martin's. It's great. I guess just living here in the South, I never thought of chicken as a breakfast specific thing. It's like an all the time protein.
I think chicken biscuits are a more southern thing because I hadn't really heard of them before. I've lived in several southerly places, but
southerly.
Where I live now is semi-southerly, and people eat a lot of chicken biscuits for breakfast and all other meals.
It is a popular food choice here in the South. I like that in that email we hinted at Neil's colorful backstory. Can we have flashbacks to that at some point?
Yeah.
Like, this is the story how Neil Orangepeel won immortality in an arm wrestling match against Death himself.
And now he's a hitman.
All right. So that's it, right?
Should I mention any of the tweets we got specifically about the temperature?
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. Drop that knowledge on us.
It looks like between Neil in the UK and listener Ann in the Philippines, there are no decimals on their thermostats. And listener Ann says that makes it go from freezing to hot in 1 degree. And I cannot retweet either of the pictures because I think they are both private, or else I would have.
Oh, bummer.
But if you follow them, go look at those tweets because I liked seeing thermostats from around the world, as in 2 places.
It's a hobby of his.
Check it out!
Also, listener Ann says that the A in Megan's name now makes sense because it used to be a U, and she drew a little thing over it because, didn't I say Megan's British in the last one or something?
Yep, secret British, yeah.
They're secretly British.
Okay.
That just makes me think of Mr. F.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Well, hey, we're done. We did it, right?
Yeah.
Show over?
Done.
Show over!
All right, let's just stop it right here.
Okay, good job, everyone.
Done.
The end.
Well, should we close it out like normal?
I guess we should. Okay, that concludes this week's epidition of HappyCast with Ben and Brian and special guest FzBzz. I would like to just sincerely thank you for joining us here on the show, FzBzz.
Thank you. Round of applause.
It was an honor.
With two people, it's not much of a round. It's more of a line of applause.
I would applaud myself, but I'm holding my phone in one hand.
Oh, I'm holding a microphone.
I'm
my
not
applause
above
was
that.
my applause was not good.
Okay. So, well, we're at the end of the show. Since you're auditioning to replace Ben, would you like to close us out with the traditional HappyCast sign out?
Yes, I would say remain pleasant. That's how it goes, right?
I don't think this is going to work.
Did I get it? Did I get
You
the
got
part?
it. Yeah, you did it. That was perfect.
All right. So with that in mind, everyone, we'll see you next week. Until then, keep
Stay
happy.
happy.
Okay, that's it. That's a wrap. Great job, everyone. I think that went really well.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for having me on.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it
it's
was
great.
fun. Yeah.
It was a
Really
lot of
hope
fun.
this works out.
That was terrible.
That's it's harsh. Mr. Slade, with all due
Ouch.
respect, that's I can't believe you talked to our guest like that. I think she did really, really well. I think she could be a new host.
You're making her cry now. And
This
Brian.
was my dream.
Oh no, not you. You were excellent. But maybe we should try a different cast. Get lost next week.